Kia ora, I'm Penny from Tauranga Library. Today I'm going to show you how to make a yummy soup, just the thing for this weather that's starting to get colder. So to make the soup you're going to need some bacon, an onion, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes and 2 tins of baked beans and some vinegar. I'm using balsamic vinegar, but you can use any vinegar you happen to have in the house. And for equipment you'll need a sharp knife, a can opener, a tablespoon and a saucepan. So we're going to start off with our bacon. Very first thing, of course, we need to wash our hands. But then the first thing we're going to do is to cut up our bacon. So we'll start by taking the rind off. Sometimes you can just pull it off quite easily. That's one done. And I'm going to put the 2 bits of bacon together. If you don't have bacon, you could use ham or chopped up salami, or you don't have to have meat at all if you don't want. You don't need to cut the pieces too small. Cut them all that way, and now I'll cut them the other way. Or if you wanted to, you could cut the bacon up with a pair of kitchen scissors. Right, now I'm going to put all that bacon into my saucepan. And then I'm going to get rid of this chopping board and get a clean chopping board. You should never cut raw meat on the same board as you cut vegetables. So my onion. First of all I need to peel it. So I just cut the top off. And then I'm going to cut the onion in half. This makes it easier to get the skin off. It also makes it a bit safer when you're chopping it. So peel all that brown skin off. What we're going to start off by doing is to cut the onion lengthways, and then we're going to cut it crossways so we end up with nice little pieces. So make sure you keep these fingers that are holding the onion behind your knife, that way they can't get cut. So we've cut them one way, now we're going to cut them the other way. This finger that's holding the onion, if you stand it right up so your nail's there, even if your knife slips, it won't cut your finger as your nail will be protecting it. one half done. There's our onion cut, and we'll put that into the saucepan as well. So that's all our cutting done. Now we just have to open some tins. The tomato is quite good because they've got a tear tab. And we tip our tomatoes into the pot. One, two, and now our baked beans. Let's use the tin opener for this one. Our first on the baked beans. Second tin. Now I usually rinse out the tins with a little bit of water just to get the last out. Got a scraper here, might have to do today. Then our last ingredient is the vinegar. We need 1 tablespoon of vinegar. There we go. Now we just need to give it a good mix, and then we can put it on the element to warm up and cook through that bacon. So you want to cook this for about 30 minutes and then it should be all ready to go. This is a great soup for a cold day. You can have it for lunch, or you could add lots of vegetables to it and it can make a whole meal. And now our soup is ready. And when you cook the soup, you need to start off with it on a fairly high heat until it starts to bubble away, and then turn the heat down to low and let it simmer for about 30 minutes. Now this soup does have a tendency to stick on the bottom, so you need to be stirring it every 5 minutes or so, just to make sure that the beans all don't get stuck on the bottom of your pan and burn. So let's dish some up. It's lunchtime now and I am feeling hungry. So there we go, a lovely bowl of hot tomato bean soup. It makes enough for about 6 people, depending on how hungry you are. I hope you give it a go. Bye.